From table salt, the government of Canada announces $272 million to Bangladesh to fill in the USAID gap for intersectional democratic spaces in Bangladesh, gender responsive and inclusive education, community resilience through locally led inclusive adaptation. Here we go. So when did this actually come out? So this came out on the 9th of March this year. Nothing is going to change with a new liberal leader. Aren't Canadians sick of this yet? It'd be nice if the media would mention something. Of course they won't. Of course the media won't mention anything because, the liberals are seen as the gravy train. Backgrounder, Minister Hassan announces support for development projects in Bangladesh and the Indo-Pacific region. I've said it before. Development projects in Bangladesh and the Indo-Pacific region are none of Canada's business. $272 million in funding for 14 projects. Let's see. Integrated climate adaptation solutions for the Hindu Kush Himalaya region. Let me repeat that. Integrated climate adaptation solutions for the Hindu Kush Himalaya region. I say that integrated climate adaptation solutions for the Hindu Kush Himalaya region are none of Canada's business. Let's see, of course, working primarily with women because bestest feminist ever, renewable energy technology, of course, green, women, LGBTQ+, increase the climate change resilience of 30,000 households. What does that mean? I guarantee they're not going, whatever they're intending to do, it's not going to happen. Community resilience through locally led inclusive adaptation, unique challenges women and girls face. It's just like they just look for things that they can include buzzwords into and just say, throw $300 million at it. Empowering women in the nursing sector in Bangladesh. Why is this any of our business? Gender-related barriers. Civic engagement fund in Bangladesh. Women, youth, marginalized communities. Let's see. Advancing decent work in Bangladesh. $127 million over 4 years. Advancing decent work in Bangladesh is none of Canada's business. Of course, you got to get the gender equality in there. The replenishment of the Asian Development Bank Asian Development Fund is none of Canada's business, and neither is their gender equality. Oh, here we go. Gender responsive and inclusive vocational educational training, especially girls and women. What about the men there? Do we not care about them? Like, if you're going to just throw away our money, which is probably all just going to be wasted anyway, just stolen, right? If you're going to do that, why not just help everybody? Why does the virtue signaling need to reach so deep? I'm sure that it's terrible for Bangladeshi boys and men as well. I think it's just generally terrible is the thing. And guess what? I have zero confidence that Justin Trudeau or Mark Carney is going to solve that problem. International Center for Diarrheal Disease Research. So International Center for Diarrhea Disease Research. They're eating Indian food. There's nothing we can do about it. We'd have to give them all different food. They're eating Indian food every day, every meal. There's nothing we can do about the diarrhea. It doesn't mention anything in here about that either. So what the hell are you going to do? I mean, just look at all this. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. Why was this any of our business? Why are we colonizing them? Right? Left is supposed to be against colonizing other cultures with all our white supremacy and genocide and everything, right? Like, why are we trying to? Why is this all right? Aren't we colonizing them? Aren't we? Why are we telling them how what they should be doing regarding, women or LGBT or any of that stuff? How is that any of our business? That's colonization. We're colonizing them. We're oppressing them. Leave them alone. Afghanistan. Guess what? I mean, how many hundreds of billions of dollars went into Afghanistan? And Canada was involved in Afghanistan as well. Guess what? They're still not into gender studies. Still, decades later, hundreds of billion, like $1 trillion, they're still not interested in gender studies. After all that time, they've kind of made up their mind. Maybe Bangladesh has as well. I don't know. So super dumb. Let's say Cat Canada, a socialist country like Canada, punishes the most productive members of society with a massive tax, and then takes that tax to spend it on ridiculous causes like this. Well, they also borrow money that interest has to be paid on to do this. 25 million on designing spaces for trans people in Africa. Socialism sucks. This isn't going to stop. Mark Carney's talking about how he's going to cut spending. No, he's not. Absolutely not. He is a progressive. He's a radical progressive. He's woke. He told us that. He told us about how, he's not going to be like that Trump, with the war on woke. No. Canada loves woke. Mark Carney loves woke.
While America engages in a war on woke, Canadians will continue to value inclusiveness.
It's all going to be the exact same shit done by the exact same people behind him as Trudeau had behind him. You can see it. Nothing is going to change. Not with a Carney. Not that I think Carney is going to win. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. Please like, share, and subscribe. Subscribing really helps me out. I thank you for that. I will see you next time.